Well, good morning and welcome to the beautiful 40 acres at the University of Texas at Austin. My name is Ashley Godot. I'm the political director of KVUE News, the ABC affiliate right here in Austin, Texas. And we are so excited to be with you today as we celebrate the graduating class of 2024. This is the LBJ School's 53rd graduating class, and we are so excited to have you all here with us this morning to celebrate the graduates. I am joined by Miss Erica Hernandez. Is a proud mom getting ready to see her daughter cross the stage. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
You're welcome. Hi.
Tell us a little bit about where you traveled here from.
We traveled all the way from Melissa, Texas. It's north of Dallas.
And you are here to watch your daughter graduate. Tell us a little bit about her.
Daisy is my second-born child. She's history enthusiastic, and she is getting her master's in public affairs, and she's very studious.
You know, when you first saw her graduate college, did you think this was coming next for her to come to the LBJ school?
Yes, ma'am, because she was, like I said, very into her school and reading and history, and so now that she's moving on to her master's, she likes public affairs and anything with government. So yeah, I was dawned to happy for her.
I'm sure saying that you're proud is an understatement, but also when a student decides to get their graduate degree, it's a journey for the whole family. How has this process been for you and your husband and Daisy's, siblings?
It's been very fun and interesting, a lot of work for her, but getting her between the dorms and her books and everything situated for her and her driving, it's been a lot of work, but it's well accomplished.
Is she the first in her family to get her graduate level degree?
No, she's my second one, so we've been through it before.
So big sister, she has to compete with her big sister today when she's getting this career going. Tell us a little bit about what she plans to do.
She plans to hopefully go into the government sector, hopefully, and work with children and families and anything in the government spectrum.
And you mentioned that she's already getting a head start on that right now with some of the work she's doing, right?
Yes, ma'am. She works at a children's advocacy back home, and so she's getting her first experience there.
What does this day really mean for you and your family?
It's a sense of relief because now she gets to, work, but she's done with studying, but she's also she likes to read, so I know she's going to continue on with her stuff, but she's sense of relief that she's done. And
Sense of release, but she could always go for that doctorate, right? You could have to go through a little bit more of this. What exciting things are you guys going to be doing after today's ceremony?
I guess since we're in the area, probably go out sightseeing and have dinner with her and just do some fun stuff and hang around Austin.
Perfect. Hang around Austin. So if you see Ms. Hernandez around the auditorium, be sure to tell her your recommendations on the best places to eat and things to see while her and her family are enjoying. Congratulations to Daisy. Congratulations to you and your family. And we thank you guys so much. We're going to have another Family for You learning and hearing more stories of some of our graduates in just a bit. Stick with us. Welcome back as we are continuing to celebrate the graduating class of 2024. I am now joined by Sarah Lopez and her sweet baby girl, Serena. They are here to celebrate her brother. Tell me your brother's name and what he's getting his degree in today.
Yes, my brother is Steven Santoyo, and he's getting his master's in public affairs today.
And clearly you want the microphone.
Yes, you want to say hi?
Can you say hi?
Good morning.
Very excited. Tell us a little bit about what it means to you and your family to have Steven graduating today.
It means so much. This is actually his second master's, so we are so proud of him because he has just been working so hard to educate himself and better himself, and we're just so proud. It's been awesome to watch him grow, and we just can't wait to see what he does next.
And now I heard he is pretty much an awesome human being in terms of all the things that he's done. Tell us a little bit about him.
So he is my younger brother. He is honestly the best of us in our family. He works so hard. He was an educator prior to getting his master's. He is happy to be a Longhorn. He got his undergrad here also. And he's just fun to be around. He's the fun uncle. We're just best friends. We love him so much. Yeah.
He's the fun uncle. She is co-signing on that. It is factual. We have it confirmed. Where are you guys visiting us from?
Yes, we're from Dallas, Texas, home of the Texas Rangers World Series champions.
Now I'm from Houston, so I'm gonna forgive Sarah for that. That's okay. That's okay. Talk to us a little bit about his plans going forward. This is the second master's degree. What is it that Steven wants to do?
So he's looking for a lot of different roles right now, but we're curious about what he's going to do next. He always keeps us surprised, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah, maybe go in and go for that doctorate, Steven. I mean, you've got 2 masters. Why not?
Dr. Santoyo might be up next.
It sounds really good. It does sound good. We know that when, hey, mama, when someone is graduating, getting their master's degree, it's a family affair, right? Getting a graduate degree. Talk to us a little bit about some of the things Steven's had to overcome in getting this second master's.
Yes. So specifically during this second master's, our family experienced a loss. We lost my grandfather last year. But as hard as it has been, Steven just persevered, and he just made sure he kept his goal in mind. And we've been working really hard to just be together as a family, and today is a really good celebration of that.
How proud do you think your grandfather would be of this moment to be able to see his grandson?
Yes, so proud, and I know he'd be excited that his niece was here watching too, and his granddaughter's here watching, so great granddaughter. Yeah.
Fantastic. We're so excited for you guys. Congratulations to the family. Congratulations to Steven. We're going to hear from another family in just a little bit. You're going to say bye? All right, welcome back. We are joined by another family of an amazing graduate of the LBJ School. This is Bailey, and she is celebrating. Oh, and let me not forget Beckham. That's right, Beckham, you too. Can you say hi to the people? Say hi. You are here to celebrate the graduation of your husband, Nathan. Tell us a little bit about him.
Well, Nathan is a wonderful man. He's been a public leader for as long as he's been an adult. He graduated from Texas State University as student body president and has worked in public service since then. And so this program was a natural fit for him when he wanted to pursue his graduate degree.
And where are you guys from?
We're from here. We're lucky. We didn't have to go too far.
Oh, are you trying to take my microphone? You know, talk to us a little bit. Obviously, you have a little one. How old is Beckham?
Beckham is 17 months.
17 months. You've got another on the way.
Yes, ma'am.
And that, I would imagine, can be a little bit challenging when one is trying to get their graduate degree.
Yeah. I would say if there's anybody that I've ever met in my life who has been the busiest person I know, it would be Nathan. So managing being a dad, a professional, and a student, and expecting another one on the way has definitely been a journey.
You know, talk to us about some of the things that you guys have had to overcome during this. I mean, obviously, toddlerhood is a tough time. It's challenging.
Yes. I mean, you blowing kisses to the people. Outside of toddlerhood, you know, this program that he's done has taken a lot of his weekends. And so over this last year, he's had to kind of sacrifice a lot of time to be able to make sure that he can dedicate time to school and to class. And so he's been learning how to be a dad while also learning how to get back in the groove of being a student, which has been a journey.
A little bit of a journey. And it's really a whole family affair whenever someone decides to go to graduate school. Tell me about how it's been on you having to juggle all of this.
It's been fine.
That is a wife's answer. That is the answer of a beloved wife. Nathan, she deserves something really good tomorrow for Mother's Day.
It's been worth it, so.
Tell us what he plans to do next after graduating.
You know, he plans to continue to try and find different ways that he can engage in public service. I think that's been the biggest excitement about going to the LBJ school has been being able to make connections not only with his mentors and professors, but with his cohort. And so he wants to continue those relationships and see what he can do to serve Texas.
Beckham, you want to talk, huh? You keep reaching for this microphone. He's so very excited.
Yes.
Well, Bailey, we thank you so much for taking some time to, you got to tell us, especially since you guys are local, there are a lot of people out here visiting Austin, perhaps for the first time. What are you guys going to be doing after the ceremony?
We are going to be doing our best to find a restaurant that will seat us. So, wish us luck.
So she's not giving you any recommendations because she doesn't want to have to compete.
Outside of a 5-mile radius of the school.
Yeah, go far away. All right. Oh, can we get a little hook?
Can you say hook 'em?
Nope, absolutely not. All right. Well, we thank you so much. Congratulations to you and your husband and your family. And we're going to have a very special surprise coming up from who we're going to hear from next as we await and to celebrate the graduates of the class of 2024. We'll be back with you in just a little bit. So they should give you a 10. When they tell you 10, tell me stand by, and then you're going to count down 5, 4, 3. You'll hear them do that. Well, you know what? I think this is the problem when you're doing live productions. Things always change. We were so excited to, we've been hearing from families all morning, and we wanted to hear from some of the 170 graduates of the class of 2024, the LBJ School. They're walking, but it's okay. We're going to walk and talk with some of them. Come on this way. Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Nathan McDaniel.
Oh. Isn't that the luck that we just spoke with your wife? So how funny that you were the first person that we talked to. Nathan, so not only are you graduating and getting your master's, you got a baby on the way, you got a toddler at home. Thank you. How challenging has this been for you?
It's been a lot of late nights and early mornings, but it's something that I've wanted to get done for a while, so I'm honored to be here today.
Congratulations to you. Let's see what other graduates we have. Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Deepshika Arora.
And, what does it mean to you to be able to graduate today, to walk across this stage?
This is a big deal for me because I'm from India and I've come here with my kids. I have a 17-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son. So I'm just on the top of the world to be able to complete a master's degree at this stage and age in life.
No, congratulations to you. So is your 17-year-old, is she a senior getting ready to graduate too?
She is.
Mother, daughter, both graduating. This is amazing. How challenging, though, has it been for you to have a 17-year-old and a 10-year-old?
I mean, as challenging as it can be. I mean, parenting is challenging as it is. Studying is challenging as it is. So it was exponential.
Congratulations. We're going to let her run and get back in line. Let's see if we can find some other graduates to talk to as the line is stalling here. They are really moving. Again, 170 members of this graduating class. You know what? This is a smiling face. Let's just stop this smiling face right here. Tell us your name.
I'm Gabby Douthit.
Gabby, how has it been earning your master's degree from the LBJ School?
It's been so inspiring, and I'm so excited to graduate today.
Fantastic. What do you plan to do after graduation?
I'm going to work for the Travis County Planning and Budget Office.
Ooh, county work. Bless you. Bless you. That is some tough work she is going to be doing. Some of the other graduates, another young man, perhaps, sir, do you want to tell us your name?
Zach Flores.
Zach, tell us a little bit about how your journey has been getting your master's degree.
I've been working full-time this entire time for a state agency while doing this, so it's been a journey. This is my third year finishing up, and looking forward to continuing in public service and using this degree to kind of elevate myself in the field that I'm in.
Tell us, where are you from? You're local here, right here in Austin?
I'm actually from Coppell, Texas, outside of DFW. So yeah, and I've lived here for the last 15 years though in Austin. So this is home now.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call you an Austinite if you've been here 15 years. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. We love to see, of course, some of them wear festive graduation hats. So I have to stop you because we are loving, what you have going on. Tell us your name.
Harley Gonzalez.
Harley, where are you from?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. And what does it mean to be here? What drew you here to the LBJ School?
I just appreciated everything that LBJ did during his legacy, and seeing all the people here and what they wanted to do while they came to this school was really inspiring. So happy to be with all the graduates today.
Okay, and so how excited are you for the next step, for after graduation day?
Very excited. I think we're all counting down the minutes until that happens for us.
And I'm holding you up in line, right? So I'm going to let you continue to go down the line as we're talking to some more of the 170 graduates who are getting their degrees today. Obviously, a lot of family, a lot of people excited about the day. Look, I love to see another smiling face. That's how you know I'm going to stop you. If you smile at me, you're going to get it. Tell us your name.
Tracy Johnson.
Tracy, where are you originally from?
I'm from the Katy area.
Okay, so outside of Houston, for those of you maybe not as familiar.
I've been in Austin for, 7 years.
What does this day mean to you?
Oh, I'm just really excited. I've been always wanted to get my master's degree, and I worked full time while getting my master's at the same time, and it was a big effort. And so I'm just really excited to celebrate years worth of effort and celebrate with friends and family. It's exciting. It's very exciting.
Congratulations to you and your family. So much effort, so much work put in by all of these families. And so to our honored guests, the time has now come. We would ask that you would silence your cell phones, remain out of the aisles. The LBJ School 2024 graduation starts right now.
A very good morning to all. My name is Jasleen Kaur. I am a graduate of the PhD in Public Policy program. We are here to welcome you at the LBJ School of Public Affairs for the 2024 graduation ceremony in languages that are special to us. Please hold your applause until the last greeting. I will be welcoming you in Hindi. Namaskar. मेरा नाम जसलीन कौर है. मैं आज आप सबका तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ. हुकम.
Good morning. My name is Leanne Noble, and I'm a graduate of the Executive Master of Public Leadership Program, Cohort 9. And I'm here to welcome you in Khmer, which is the language of Cambodia. Kyum som swakom net mao sala LBJ. Hukum.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Yara Abbas. I'm a global policy graduate student, and today I'm welcoming you in Arabic. مرحبا بكم جميعا في مدرسة LBJ للعلاقات العامة. كلنا امتنان لحضوركم. شكرا لعائلاتنا التي حضرت ولجميع من يشاهدنا. حكم.
Buenos dias, good morning. My name is Ulisa Chavez. I am a Master's of Public Affairs graduate, and I am here to welcome you in Spanish, en español. Bienvenidos a todos a la escuela de LBJ. Gracias por atender nuestra graduación. Le quiero dar unas gracias a mi familia, incluido a mi gato. Aquí está, no te crees. Gracias por venir aquí y hukem.
Good morning. My name is Raquel Santos Fontes. I'm a graduate in global policy all the way from Brazil, and I'm here to welcome you all in Portuguese. So, bem-vindos e bem-vindas à LBJ School. Família e amigos, amo vocês, and hukum.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rania Sahil. I'm a dual Masters of Global Policy and Information Studies, and I'm here to welcome you all in my native language, Urdu from Pakistan. मैं आप सबको LBJ की 2024वीं हसूल सन्नत की तकरीब पे तहे दिल से खुशामदीद कहती हूँ. बिलखसूस मेरी अम्मी, बहन, शौहर, सास ससुर और डॉक्टर कमरान को. आप सबको हमारी खुशी में शामिल होने का बहुत शुक्रिया. ये तकरीब, मेरी मेहनत, ये डिग्री मेरे अम्मी अब्बू फ़लस्तीन और फ़लस्तीन की आज़ादी के नाम. हुकम.
Well, good morning, and let me add my welcome to our LBJ graduates, their families, our faculty, staff, and friends. I'd also like to extend our welcome to our elected officials, including State Rep Gina Hinojosa and other elected officials to our ceremony today. I'm J.R. DeShazo, Dean of the LBJ School of Public Affairs here at the University of Texas. And today we bring together your families, friends, and classmates to celebrate your accomplishments as the class of 2024. We will bestow 4 types of degrees on 167 graduates today. These degrees include a PhD in public policy, an executive master's in public leadership, a master's in global policy studies, and a master's in public affairs. And while each of you have followed different paths to reach this moment, all of you now travel a shared path ahead, one of public service and leadership. As articulated by President Lyndon B. Johnson, our mission is at once the oldest and the most basic of this country: to right wrong, to do justice, and to serve our fellow human. What is the purpose of public policy? What is our purpose? We help people do collectively what they could not otherwise do for themselves alone. Our policy graduates will go on to protect the most cherished liberties, rights, and entitlements, ensure that all of our citizens have access to basic services such as healthcare, education, and housing, and ensure that our democracy fulfills the many promises contained within our Constitution for everyone, everywhere. The best part of my job as the Dean of the LBJ School is seeing the tremendous impact of our LBJ alums and their many contributions to their communities, society, and our global community. And we will be proud of all of you as you follow in those footsteps and all of your achievements and your contributions to come. And while I have you here, I would like to take a group photo. So if we could have lights up, we're going to take a quick selfie. And if I could get a, just, you can stay in your seats, but get a hook 'em. Let's see if we can do this. All right, smiles. All right. Thanks, y'all. So next, the LBJ School will be recognizing the academic achievements of some of our graduates. Leading this is Professor Sherry Greenberg, the Associate Dean for State and Local Government Engagement. Professor Greenberg.
Thank you very much. The Lyndon B. Johnson's Foundation is a nonprofit organization that supports the LBJ Presidential Library and the LBJ School of Public Affairs. Each year, the LBJ Foundation presents students with the highest grade point averages of their graduating class with an award to celebrate their outstanding academic achievements. I am honored to present to you this year's winners. Please stand up when your name is called. And now, the awardees are Ashley Nyan, Isabella Lillian Peterson, Cameron Thomas Pusalton, and Abigail Judith Wake Mayo. Now it is my pleasure to turn over the mic to Global Policy Studies graduate Timothy Broussard to share more about the class gift. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Timothy Broussard. I am a born and raised Texan who focused on national security and intelligence here at LBJ. Prior to LBJ, I received my bachelor's degree from Texas Tech University, Wreckham. Every year, for more than 30 years, the graduating class leaves a legacy by contributing to a gift that enhances the future student's experience and strengthens our community's bond. This tradition symbolizes the spirit of giving back and serves as a testament to the solidarity and camaraderie that define our school. This year, the graduating class has chosen to focus on extending the LBJ Professional Development Closet for LBJ students in need of professional attire. The closet helps ensure students have the resources they need to succeed in their professional endeavors. To donate, visit give.utexas.edu and select the 2024 graduating student option. Your donation will make a difference. What starts here begins with you. Hook 'em.
I'm very excited to introduce to you an exceptional graduate who's been selected by her peers to deliver remarks on behalf of the class of 2024. Morgan Brown is the proud daughter. Morgan is the proud daughter of a Nigerian immigrant and a first-generation student. She exemplifies the values of service and leadership that we strive to instill in all of our students. Before she started at LBJ, Morgan began her higher education journey in what she describes as enemy territory, otherwise known as Texas A&M. Today, we proudly claim her as an LBJer. She graduates with a dual degree in public affairs and public health. She came to the LBJ School for the skills and the know-how to expand healthcare access. And well, she got what she came for. Leaving today's ceremony, Morgan starts her job advocating for healthcare equity with Blue Cross Blue Shield. I'm not surprised to see Morgan speaking on behalf of her peers. Her journey at LBJ has been defined by service and leadership. She's represented her peers in the Graduate Public Affairs Council, advocated for student belonging as a board member of the Public Affairs Alliance for Communities of Color, promoted the legacy of civil rights legend Barbara Jordan as a Barbara Jordan Chair, and worked, most importantly, I think, in our Office of Student Services as a dedicated colleague to help support future and current students. Morgan, thank you for your service and leadership, and welcome to the podium.
Good morning, faculty, staff, peers, family, and friends. For those of you who do not know me, even though the dean just introduced me, my name is Morgan Brown. Being selected by my peers as a 2024 student speaker is truly an honor. Honestly, I'm still shocked that you all wanted to hear from me, but since you selected me, I will ensure I do right by you all. But first, let's give a round of applause to the wonderful staff for the ceremony they have put on for us to celebrate a momentous occasion. And to the illustrious class of 2024. I want us to start by remembering all the good moments. Recall the times you were sitting in the front lobby, racking your brain how to learn what a bond is. Remember the times you were sitting on the second floor at the double monitors, writing a 10-page paper the day before it was due, contemplating whether to ask for an extension. Remember the times you were trauma bonding over Pat's economic final, or as he likes to call it, the Friday learning experience. Remember the times you wanted to drop your Intro to Empirical Methods course because you could not determine how to run a regression in RStudio. Remember the time that you had to prepare for a 3-day crisis simulation, MGPS students? I know you're trying very hard to forget. Remember the times you were frantically searching for Stuart and Laura in OSA the week before graduation to ask them what you needed to do to graduate on time. By now you must be asking yourself, Morgan, these don't sound like good moments, but I promise there's a reason why I want you to remember them. What made these moments so great was having each other to lean on during those challenging times. Recall the moments when you would pull an all-nighter and someone would make a coffee or food run, or when the secret quantitative wizards of our cohort would teach us how to code, or when one of your peers would review your cover letter and resume before an interview, or when your friend would run to O's Cafe to get you a breakfast taco in between breaks. Or when professors like Pat would spend time with us on a Friday afternoon to teach us concepts we probably should have paid attention to in class. Or the happy hour or dinner you looked forward to with classmates after realizing you probably bombed your public financial management final. This is a testament to the wonderful community the students, faculty, and staff have created. Many of us came to this program from various backgrounds, some straight from undergrad, others pivoting careers, and some juggling full-time work and family responsibilities. Personally, I felt anxious entering this space because I hadn't initially planned to pursue this degree. I simply stumbled upon it. Being younger than most of my classmates and lacking years of work experience, I felt like I didn't belong, especially because I was an Aggie. However, from the faculty to my fellow students, this community showed me exactly why I belonged here. Throughout my journey, students, faculty, and staff consistently supported, guided, and encouraged me. Even when everything in me wanted to quit, this community inspired me, grounded me, and helped me find my voice. Remembering the good moments is important, but we must also acknowledge recent challenges. Lately, there have been attacks on diversity, equity, and inclusion exemplified by the passing of SB 17, resulting in job losses for many faculty and staff. This has impacted our academic community, and students have lost mentors, friends, and safe spaces. The actions taken by the UT administration against DEI and free speech have eroded trust within our community. Regardless of your individual views, it is evident that these actions have created fear and stress. We are collectively grieving the loss of what was. Beyond our immediate community, the future of policymaking can seem bleak and sometimes hopeless. So it begs the question, where do we go from here? There are two principles that I believe we should all inculcate as we determine how to move forward: leading with empathy and fostering community. I know it sounds simple, but this is critical to moving forward. A classmate of mine once told me to never lose my empathy, and that stuck with me. Many believe that empathy is a sign of weakness, but I believe it is a superpower. Empathy is a sign of being human and has the power to make a positive impact. The balance of empathy takes a lot of strength. In an age of divisiveness, it is easy to want to retreat to your own political or moral camp. As future policymakers, we cannot afford to disregard our ability to empathize with those different from us. I believe real change comes from stepping outside yourself and intentionally seeking a deep understanding of the lived experiences of those around you. Possessing policymaking skills will not be enough to achieve transformative, lasting change. Those of us who will be responsible for addressing pressing policy issues must not only possess tangible, equity-focused tools, but above all, possess empathy. The second thing I want to emphasize is community. Look around you. Seriously, take a good look around you. See if you can look at your family and friends. Give them a little wave or a nod. For the past few years, many of these individuals have been a part of our collective journey. Thank you for listening. Think about what community means to you. How has it shaped who you are today? How has it contributed to your success and well-being? Community provides a sense of belonging and support. It's essential for survival, especially during challenging times. Think about the student affinity groups you participated in, whether it was a Policy Alliance for Communities of Color, shout out to my board members, whether it was UNIDOS, the Femacy Policy Alliance, the Queer Policy Coalition, and even the Veggie Lunch Club. These were spaces that allowed us to grow, learn, and fully embrace our identities. We cannot affect real change alone. Real change requires intentional effort to create spaces that cultivate learning, safety, support, and belonging. In this school, your workplace, or any place that you find yourself, remember not to neglect the power we hold as a collective. Remember that community is a part of the fabric of our society, and we should do whatever it takes to maintain it. A wise man once said, "With great power comes great responsibility." And the power of this community will be critical in moving our government, schools, corporations, and healthcare systems in a better direction. As I look in front of me, I'm optimistic. I see leaders, change makers, and innovators. I have seen all of us rise to the occasion when challenges were thrown at us. Despite our differences, I have seen how we have all rallied around each other. I have seen growth in each and every one of us these past 2 or 3 years for some of us. I have seen resilience despite the personal and emotional struggles that we may have endured. As we transition into our respective professions, I hope you leave here knowing that the relationships you have built do not end here. I hope you leave here knowing that you have the tools necessary to succeed. And even if you don't feel equipped, you have people willing and able to support you. I hope you leave here knowing that although people may not understand why you continue to do the work, it doesn't make it any less meaningful. You are sowing seeds for future generations, so continue to do it with passion and heart. I hope you leave here knowing that your sacrifices were worth the effort. Now, I cannot end without saying thank you. First, thank you, God, for helping me through this journey. Thank you again to my professors who aided in my personal and professional journey. Thank you to the students that I met along the way, whether in group projects, student organizations, the lobby, or at the front desk of OSA. Thank you for making my journey endurable. Thank you to my friends and chosen family for encouraging me and supporting me. Thank you to OSA and staff from Dean Suite for allowing me to be a part of your family. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the encouragement, and thank you for feeding all of us starving students. Thank you to Dean DeShazo, whose first year was my first year. Thank you for being accessible, kind, and tirelessly advocating for us. Thank you to the school and individuals like Shannon and Esteban for all the ideas you supported and endless opportunities you provided to me as I developed as a student and as a leader. And last but not least, thank you to Mom. Thank you to Mama Ann. Thank you for your support, your unending love, your prayers, your sacrifices to get me to this point. You came to this country and single-handedly raised me. You worked tirelessly to ensure I had every opportunity possible and always reminded me that the sky wasn't the limit, it was simply my starting point. I told you I wouldn't disappoint you, and I kept this promise. This degree is not just for me, it's for you. Again, thank you for allowing me to speak to you today. Class of 2024, I love you, I'm proud of you, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Morgan. It's my honor to introduce next a remarkable individual who demonstrates the values and achievements we hold dear here at the LBJ School. We are privileged to welcome back one of our own to the 40 acres. Shamina Singh joins us as a testament to what you can do with the know-how to change the world. Shamina has, for more than 20 years, been on the front lines of advancing equitable and sustainable economic growth and financial inclusion around the world. Her journey has culminated as the founder and president of Mastercard's Center for Inclusive Growth and executive vice president of sustainability at Mastercard. Deeply committed to public service, Shamina has held senior positions in the White House and the U.S. House of Representatives. Notably, she led the President's first advisory commission on Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders as its director. Her accolades speak volumes, including being named American Banker's most influential woman in payments, to being recognized as one of the Financial Times' top 100 LGBTQ+ executives, and earning a well-deserved place in the Asian American Hall of Fame. Recently, the Mastercard Center for Inclusive Growth, which she leads, was named one of Fast Company's most innovative companies in 2024 in the corporate social responsibility space. Please join me in giving a warm LBJ welcome to our very own Shamina Singh.
Oh, hi, everybody. Thank you, Dean DeShazo, both for your kind introduction and for this incredible honor. Congratulations to the 53rd graduating class of the LBJ School. Now, I didn't do so well in Pat Wong's class, but if my math is correct, I was in the 26th graduating class, which means I'm old enough to be your mom. And that's when math stops being fun. Speaking of parents, can we please start by showing our appreciation to all of the parents, children, spouses, and partners, really anyone who supported you in the journey. It took a village to help you to the finish line. Keep growing those villages. They ground you, they inspire you, and they push you. As you've learned during your years at LBJ, success in life is not measured in grades, diplomas, or awards. It's the impact we have on each other. And that starts in the village that grows and goes with us. My journey to this podium was an improbable one. But lucky for me, I had a powerful village, then and now, that guided me in and got me through. Some of those same villagers are here with me today, including the ride or die friends I made here at LBJ, like Kristen Vasallo, Ellen Richards, and Bergen Casey. When this is over, we are heading back to the Crown and Anchor. That's our village watering hole and where we get our best work done. My path wasn't clear or straightforward, but it was always interesting. So today, I'd like to share 3 lessons I learned along the way that I hope you'll find valuable as each of you set out on your own journey. And as I said, the first lesson is to build your village by surrounding yourself with the right people, those that ground you, inspire, and push you. And that sometimes means leaving your comfort zone. My parents came to this country from a village in the North Indian state of Punjab. And when they settled in Virginia, my parents learned early on that as immigrants, they needed to stop thinking of America as a destination or a dream. They needed to claim it as their home. My father taught at a local college. My mom started a business. They registered to vote, joined the PTA, and started community organizations. My childhood home became known as the Global Village because anyone from anywhere, regardless of background, could sit and eat at my mother's table to find common purpose, to engage in civil discourse, and to be in community with one another. But then, when I was 10 years old, that sense of community was shaken. The Iran hostage crisis dominated the news for 444 days. And during that moment of national tragedy, I remember being in a shopping mall with my father and my grandfather. When all I wanted to do as a young person was fit in and hang out at the mall, we were singled out, harassed, and told to go back to where we came from, simply because of the turbans they wore as men of the Sikh faith. That incident motivated us to act. We reached out to our family and friends, our village. They stood with us, and we started an awareness effort that expanded to deeper and wider community involvement over many years, including the formation of the first Human Rights Council in the state of Virginia. Because we had surrounded ourselves with the right people, we were able to transform that moment of fear and pain into a resolve to make this country, our home, better and stronger. And 20 years later, I thought about that day at the mall and all that came after it, when my father witnessed the President of the United States appoint me as the executive director of the first White House office dedicated to serving millions of American immigrants, refugees, and Native peoples from the Asia and Pacific. Let me give you one more closer example, let me give you one more example a little closer to home about why building your village matters so much. And this is where I think we should get the applause. In 1993, I came to Texas with 2 goals: to learn from the great Barbara Jordan and work for the powerful Ann Richards. These 2 iconic Texas women had inspired me all the way in Virginia. While volunteering for Governor Richards' re-election campaign, I applied to the LBJ School, and I was rejected. After we lost the election, I applied again, and I was rejected a second time. I told you my journey to this podium was an improbable one. I thought that was the end of my dream. But fortunately, I had met Ellen Richards during the campaign, and we'd become good friends. She was in her first year at LBJ, and if you know Ellen, she was not willing to accept my rejection letter so easily. She marched down to the admissions office and asked to understand where my application had fallen short. It turned out there was an administrative error, and once corrected, I was admitted to the class of 1997. Now you can applaud. One good friend and one simple question made all the difference. Surround yourself with the right people. They often see more potential in you than you may see for yourself. That brings me to my second piece of advice, which I picked up from one of my original villagers, my big sister Simi. She tends to take a pretty pragmatic approach to life. Rather than get overwhelmed by the enormity of what we need to fix, she reminds me, just do the next right thing. Do the next right thing. You see, I spent the first half of my career in the public and social sectors. In fact, while I was a student here, I worked for a labor union and spent every break from school protesting and organizing nursing home workers in Pennsylvania. We called the campaign Kicking Ass for the Working Class. And my classmates would joke, especially Kristen, who lent me her clothes, would joke that while they had their noses stuck in policy briefs, I was risking arrest. But when my work in the public sector hit a plateau, I had a pivotal conversation with Governor Richards, who continued to be an influential mentor and inspiration to me. She encouraged me to move to the private sector, to learn how money moves, and to harness economic power to ultimately make better policy for the people I was trying to serve. Shifting to the private sector was hard. We had always been presented with the false binary that you can either do good in the world or you can do well for yourself. Going corporate can be seen as selling out. But you know what? Sector is an artificial construct. Lasting change happens when we figure out how to work across sectors to leverage the best of each sector in service of the most people. And let me share an example. One of the people who invested in me, trusted me, and challenged me was my former boss, Ajay Banga. He is now president of the World Bank. But before that, he was the CEO of Mastercard during a defining decade in the company's history. And he had a vision for doing well by doing good, a recognition that financial success for the company depends on the well-being of society. Ajay and I started the Mastercard Center for Inclusive Growth 10 years ago with the simple belief that we need to build an economy that works for everyone, everywhere. It needs to be equitable, it needs to be sustainable, and as the economy grows, everyone should benefit. Back in 2014, neither of us had a roadmap of how to get to a truly inclusive economy. But Ajay said to me, I know how to make money for the company. I brought you here to make a difference. We built that roadmap, one step at a time, by doing the next right thing. Things that ended up unlocking capital for 50 million small business owners, 25 million of which are women. Skilling 1 million university students to use data for good, and partnering with policymakers to create a national financial inclusion strategy for the United States. By doing the next right thing, we're getting close to our goal of bringing 1 billion people into the digital economy. And by the way, we've reshaped corporate social impact along the way. Financial inclusion is part of the business strategy. It's unleashing the power of workers and entrepreneurs around the world. You see, companies and institutions change by bringing in people like us. So no matter where you go, retain the LBJ experience, look for the LBJ alum, and reimagine the possibilities. Today, I often adapt a familiar African proverb. If you want to go wide, go with government, because they have the reach. If you want to go deep, go with NGOs and academia, because they have the knowledge. If you want to go fast, Go with the private sector because they have the ability to scale quickly. But if you want to go far, you must bring them all together. We face big challenges in this moment. You know this better than most. Working across sectors, partisan divides, borders and boundaries, we will get through them. And I know that the only way it gets better is if we all work to make it better. My wife Ashley and I have been married for 17 years and benefit from hard-won rights and responsibilities that began with people who marched and advocated and litigated for our rights. The struggle for LGBTQ+ equality and same-sex marriage was all about people who surrounded themselves with the right people, did the next right thing, and then the thing after that. And it just keeps going. You see, great progress doesn't happen in one moment. It happens when many moments come together. That's how you create a movement. It's why I ask you to keep growing your villages and expanding your networks. Finally, I want to encourage you in your careers and in your lives to choose hope. Choose optimism. That's my final piece of advice. Lead with the positive, because that's the best way to bring others along. That's how you bring people together. In every job I've had, in every team I've been a part of, I've asked the same things of my colleagues. Actively listen with empathy, right, Morgan? Meet each other with decency, and work with a sense of urgency. Be solution-oriented. This is an election year, and you may be feeling anxious about what that means for the country or for your careers. I've worked on a lot of campaigns, and every time I say the same thing. This is the most important election of our lifetimes. My LBJ classmate, Stacey Abrams, has been singing that tune since the first day I met her in these halls. It's become a cliche because most of us in politics say that about every election. But here's what you need to know. It's always true. Every election is the most important one. They all matter because every vote is decisive. It's not just about who wins or loses. It's about reaffirming that democracy matters. Justice matters. Representative government matters. And the rule of law matters. The progress we have made has to be protected. And the best way I know how to ensure a positive outcome is by starting with a positive outlook. In 2002, I returned to Texas to work on a campaign for the US Senate. It was the seat once held by LBJ, and that was a tough campaign. The country was deeply divided just months after the attacks of 9/11, and there was still the aftermath of what was then the closest and most contested presidential election in American history. In that climate, Governor Richards asked me to return to Texas to help elect what would have been this state's first Black U.S. Senator. As we worked to turn out the vote for Ron Kirk, we realized that our messaging was off, especially in communities of color. Too much of our focus was on all the barriers to voting. But fortunately, we were surrounded by a cadre of high-powered Black women, elders in the communities, like Dr. Mae Jackson in Waco, and Ron's legendary mother, Willie Mae Kirk, in Austin. The lesson they shared was simple and yet elegant. Show the people their power. Don't scare voters with all the things that could get between them and that ballot box. Rather, let them know that their ballot is sacred and nobody gets to take that away. Our messaging changed that day from watch your back to yes, we can. And though we did not win that race, the learnings laid the foundation for the successful campaign that produced our first Black president, Barack Obama. So let me close with a reminder of the namesake of this school. No one understood the idea of building the great American village quite like the man whose presence infuses every inch of this place. President Lyndon Johnson understood we are an imperfect country. He was an imperfect man. But like America, he was always striving to change, to evolve, to learn, and to grow. He was trying to build that more perfect union by committing himself to the belief that yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. He wasn't guaranteeing success. President Johnson was too much of a realist to do that. Instead, he was asking us to bet on ourselves, to bet on justice, and the idea that democracy is worth preserving. It's up to us. It's up to you. We're at a moment when it feels like there's more that's wrong in the world than what is right. But while there seems to be so much despair, I want you to know that help is on the way. Hope is on the way. Because you see, class of 2024, you are the hope. You have bet on yourselves by completing this program. You are resilient and understand that change takes work. I'm not here to guarantee your success. After all, tomorrow is ours to win or lose. But I'm rooting for us to win, and I'm rooting for you. Look for the hope. Will it into existence if you must. Surround yourself with a village full of people who bring out that hope in you. And don't get overwhelmed by the bigness of our challenges. You've just got to keep doing the next right thing and never stop. Congratulations to all of you. May you live lives of great purpose and meaning. May you win every tomorrow.
So now we will honor our graduates with the awarding of diplomas. I will be assisted by Assistant Dean for Academics, Professor Lawrence Rade, and Assistant Dean for Students, Shannon Chapman. So if you can, please hold your applause to the end.
In a special ceremony, several LBJ PhD recipients will now be hooded by their faculty advisors. It's my honor to begin with Major Ryan Ashley, U.S. Air Force, who has earned his doctorate in philosophy and public policy. He will be hooded by his advisor, Professor Jeremy Suri. Jasleen Kaur will be hooded by her advisor, Professor Kate Weaver. Lieutenant Colonel Sam Rosenberg, U.S. Army, will be hooded by his advisor, Professor Jeremy Suri. Vivek Shastri will be hooded by Professor Aaron Lentz. These esteemed scholars have gone through rigorous analytical and professional training to bridge the gap between academic scholarship and real-world policy impact. Please join me in congratulating all of our PhD graduates. This concludes our hooding ceremony for those who have earned a doctorate in philosophy and public policy. It's now my pleasure to present our Executive Master's graduates. The Executive Master of Public Leadership welcomes its first graduating class in 3 years. Alice May Ackridge. Sean Allen. Ariana Barella Levinson. Leah Eileen Casey. Brendan Kavanaugh. Ana Laura Cavazos. Amanda Collins. Jessica Coronado. Rebecca M. Dix. Ross Dyer. Vanessa Fuentes. Danielle Garcia. Mario Guzman Jr. Trevor Hand. Elias L. Martinez. Nathan Craig McDaniel. Brian Merlos. Brandis Nicole Nelson. Leanne Noble. Retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Joey Reyes. These graduates are equipped with the skills to lead people and organizations in a changing society. This concludes our ceremony for those who have earned an Executive Master of Public Leadership. It's now my pleasure to present our graduates in the Master of Public Affairs and Global Policy Studies. Yara Abbas. Aaron Abrams. Deepshika Aurora. Gladys Acosta. AJ Alvarez Tyler. Ariana Azimi. William Hammond Barrett. Nicholas Gonzalo Becerra. Victoria Ingrid Garza Beck. Clara Belk. Miranda Best Campos. Brandon Bradley. Timothy Broussard. Morgan Ifoma Brown. Jacob Burks. Sandra Bustamante. Nathan Butcher. Guadalupe Cantu. Justin McKinley Carter. Dylan Castro. Litzy Chavero. Yulissa Chavez. Shiva Chitta. Maddie Clendening. Carson Jada Collins. Bailey Dawn Crane. Christian D'Souza. Cecilia Diaz-Palagi. Gabrielle Jane Douthit. Sarah Engelhardt. Manuela Figueroa Casas. Fernanda Figueroa. Zachary Flores. Alexandra Ford. Megan Garcia. Mike Garcia. Lillian Garvins. Henry Gillespie Hill. Mauliola Harley Gonsalves. Aaron Gonzalez. Ashlyn Gray. Tara Gregg. Bianca Madrid Guevara Magallanes. Lauren Christie Guillaume. Daisy Monique Hernandez. Destiny Cheyenne Herndon. Lauren Ormiga. Allison Hooks. Chelsea Jimenez. Erica Vela Howard. Blake Johnson. Tracy Lee Johnson. Harrison Kaler. Sydney Francis Kaiser. Ganeev Kaur. Isabel Keddy Hector. Mu Kwang Kim. Yu Kyung Kim. Shiru Kimani. Zach Kaiser. Henry Lee. Rizwan Lakhani. Bettina Lefeld Echazo. Katrina Leach. Jordan Price Lindbeck. Paloma Lopez. Carla Lopez Jaime. Aaron O'Hearn Luby. Madeline Faith Lucas. Merlisa Anahi Marine Rabara. Mackenzie Martin. Miguel Martinez Gonzalez. Kate McCarroll. Paige McGee. Maeve McHugh. Alec Edward X. Mendoza. Ethan Miller. Shannon Elise Miller. Catherine Milne. John Mitchell Skinner. Richard Mohammed. Mariana Montejano. Sean Moodhart. Elizabeth Morales. Jessica Ann Morales. Carlo Moran. Ellis Reeves Mosley. Brandon Mulder. Jordan Nellums. Amanda Faith Nelson. Ashley Wen. Angel Orozco. Clay Parker. Rafael Paz Corona. Isabella Peterson. Alexis Phelps. Veronique Plackey. Cameron Poursultan. Alicia Carolina Ramirez Barahona. Julianne Range. Arjun Rao. Hannah Claire Marquez Reyes. Rashad Nathan Rivers. Carissa Rodriguez. Adriana Elena Mendez Rodriguez. Maximiliano Rombado. Simon Ryson. Abby Sanders. Raquel Santos Fontes. Steven Santoyo. Michael Santulli. Preston Elaine Saunders. Sarah Schneider. Farnaz Sadiqzadeh. Grayson Sher. Modinat Showimimo. Jose Samuel Silva Jr. Kayla Simon. Ethan Sims. Lauren Elizabeth Slusher. Rania Sohail. Nicholas Stensing. Viviana Salgado Molina. Alejandra Tapia. Kuro Tabo. Darla Maria Torres. Jacob Todd Townsend. Crystal Tran. Maya Volk. Abigail Wake Mayo. Mary White. Chance Wood. Hei Woong Yang. Michael James Young. Matthew William Zachary. Danielle Ziggin. These graduates are equipped with the know-how to make an immediate impact in the world, and this concludes our master's ceremony. Congratulations, graduates.
It's my great pleasure to present to you the class of 2024. Your diploma today is a lifetime membership in our powerful alumni community of almost 5,000 individuals. At each step of your professional journey, there will be LBJers who want to support you and encourage you as you move forward. So please stay connected to our LBJ community. It won't be long before you're opening doors for internships and jobs and mentoring our students. Now, each LBJ class graduates at a unique moment in history and with a unique set of challenges. And this is a very difficult moment for many of us in society. Political opponents villainize, attack, and dehumanize each other routinely. And this has led us to even greater polarization and social isolation within our communities. And this is a problem for our democracy. A favorite saying of President Johnson's was, "Come now, let us reason together." Democracies require that we reason together to build majorities to support transformative policy change. So while we taught you many analytical skills while you were here at the LBJ School, today I want to ask you to use your soft skills to mend the human fabric of our democracy. As you leave, you will meet people with differing policy and political positions. You will meet people who demean and dismiss and even disrespect you. You'll meet people who express racial, religious, and gender and other forms of hate towards you. When you meet these people, take pains to let them know that you value them. Show them dignity. Listen so that they know that you hear them. Connect with them so they feel seen and understood. We are counting on you, graduates, to help us mend the human fabric of our democracy so that we can reason together. Model our values, build bridges, and find ways forward. And now, on a lighter note and in closing, one more thing. You are not just graduates of the LBJ School, you're also graduates of the University of Texas. Horns up, congratulations, and hook 'em! Woo! On behalf of the LBJ School, thank you all for being here today. Friends, family, guests, we look forward to seeing you on the plaza for a light reception. Now, please, guests, remain seated until the students have left the auditorium. And one last time, congratulations and hook 'em!